Well, CoastLife, we know that we've got so many people here in our community with generous hearts and people that like to have a really good time. And luckily, we've got so many events here that kind of allow you to give back to the community and have that fun. That's why we've got Calvin Jackson joining us, president of the Cape Henlopen Education Foundation. And you guys have a lot going on to raise money for some of those scholarships that you give out. So why don't we kind of start there with the sorts of scholarships that you guys have on deck?
Okay, all right. So last year we gave out about $85,000 in
That's a big
grants.
That's a
yes,
huge number.
yeah. And we're seeing this increasing this year.
Yeah.
So yeah, some of the things that we cover, we do teacher grants. So let's say a teacher has a class and someone can't afford to go on a field trip. We jump in and help with that. Yeah, we do a lot of things with STEM. We do a lot of things with like buying supplies for like gym,
just class supplies.
Yeah, just class supplies,
that
really.
Teachers need in those classrooms, but those little things, when they get broken or they're need to be thrown away, they're tough to replace.
Yes. A couple of years ago, we bought an aquarium for the high school.
Wow.
so I'm seeing this year we're getting more requests, but the requests are also more diverse.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Last year we funded something called a silent disco, which seems like an oxymoron to me, but I'm like,
no, let me tell you.
They're so funny.
I had never done a silent disco until my wedding, and they had one. We did a destination wedding. They had one. It was weirdly the most fun event maybe of the whole week.
It is, because it's usually like two people have headphones and you're listening to, you think maybe the same song, so like you go up and you start dancing. It's fun, it is. It's weird, but it's fun.
Yeah. In fact, one of the things that we funded, one of the schools was going to have their students come here and learn about meteorology. But the weather's been so bad, they've had to cancel a couple of times.
Those darn meteorologists.
But in addition to our teacher grants, we also have performing arts scholarships.
Yes.
Great.
And that's where, if a kid wants to go to a performing arts school during summer, and they may not be able to afford it, we can jump in and help defray some of the costs.
Yeah.
So what are you guys hosting that's coming up to help raise the money so you can do all these great things?
Well, this is the party of the year.
Yes, it is.
That's called a party with a purpose, Winter Jam. So Winter Jam is really a big party. There won't be any speeches. No one's allowed to get on the microphone.
That's awesome.
But it's really just a big party to raise money so we can continue to support our teachers and students in the Cape Henlopen School District.
Yeah.
So we'll have a silent auction. I've seen some of the silent auction things. I'm trying to figure out how I can get one before anybody else bids.
Silent auctions in this area get so competitive. I'm
People
telling
have a
you.
plan going in.
They
they're
do.
eyeing the things they want.
Then you start to learn who your competition is when you're competing for the same thing, and you're like, oh, I gotta go back and stop that guy. Like it gets heated.
It does.
A lot of clock watching.
Yeah.
How
It
close
does.
are we?
It
to
does.
It ends at 10 o'clock. Let me put that bid in.
I put my name down and then have somebody. Yes, so you got silent auction.
Yes, we have a silent auction. We have a gift card tree.
Ooh.
So, and basically you just give us $20 and you get to pick a gift off of it. And whatever you pick is going to be worth more than $20.
There you go.
So,
So you win out on that one.
You win out, yes. We'll, the Blue Label Band will be there this year again.
Nice.
They keep the party going all night. So it's a lot of dancing.
So when and where are we talking for this?
We are talking about March 6th.
Perfect.
And it's going to be in the Rusty Rudder in Dewey Beach.
Now, can anybody go? Do you got to register ahead of time? How does that work?
Well, you can go online and buy your tickets, or you can actually come there the day of
Buy at the door.
and buy at the door.
Perfect.
You just have to be 21 and over.
Yes,
That makes
very
sense.
important.
It is
The
sort
Cash
of
Bar,
it is
Rusty
sort of an
Rudder.
adult party. Well, yeah. Yeah, you just have to be of legal drinking age. I'll put it that way.
There you
Yes.
go. Makes sense to me, but it
Yes.
sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. Calvin, like you said, it's a party with a purpose, and I think a lot of those scholarships that you mentioned, I mean, especially for me personally, the performing arts is one that always tugs on my heartstrings. I know that the art programs like that, I mean, they save a lot of lives for kids.
Not only are their talent improving, but they are becoming more confident in their abilities and in themselves. So it really does help them. One, I should also mention that we have a Grow Your Own program.
Ah.
And this is to help paraprofessionals who want to become teachers.
Hey,
That's great. A lot of times,
Professor Sokaitis.
not too late. Because a lot of times there's a financial barrier to becoming a full-time teacher. You have to take classes, you have to study. So we sort of jump in and also help with that. One other thing I'll mention is we have a program to help students who, they're not homeless, but they are underserved. We realize that a lot of kids that are homeless or unhoused, I should say, they have programs for them.
Yeah.
But the ones that are underserved, that may be on that borderline, they sort of slip through the cracks. So we have funding just for them.
And that little help is a big difference at a very key time in these people's lives.
Yes, yes. And I also have to give a big shout out to our community because they have been amazing in their support for us.
Yes.
Including the Cape Henlopen School District. We sort of work hand in hand with them to figure out what's going to be best for the students in this district.
Well, it's all great to hear, and we've got a great party, like you said, Calvin, and that's happening March 6th. So make sure you head online, grab those tickets, or you can grab them at the door day of, and it's just going to be, like you said, a fantastic party and one with a purpose. So, Calvin, thank you for being here.
Oh, no, thank you.
Of course. We do have more Coast Life, though, on the way.